Forever. Dog.
Ho ho ho! It's welcome to American Arts and Culture Review. It's a holiday special. My name's Whitmer Thomas, and I'm joined as always by my freaking Christmas elf co-host, bitch, Clay Tatum.
That's me, baby. That's me, baby. What are we doing today?
Today we're going to be talking about the great film Roma. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite Christmas films and having some Christmas talks. And most importantly, Clay is an elf, and he's a bitch on Christmas.
Hey, listen to this. Who's playing the piano? Ready?
Yeah.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane.
I think you're singing in two different songs.
This is great.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Here's coming with the toys and boys. All the
He comes with the boys?
Comes with the toys and the boys.
So much fun with the boys and Santa Claus.
That's really good.
It's a match.
All right, starting off the top, I already feel bad because I said Christmas bitch. Clay, you know I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I know. You don't feel like that way.
I just want. We were looking at photos on my phone. I wanted to keep looking at them. And I started off with a bit
You
of a
started off
toot.
with a bit of a two.
I'm sorry to do that.
And it came out with saying Christmas badge.
Yeah, so I don't feel that way, actually. We're joined, as always, by our number one audience member, Rod Berry.
Someone's missing. Rod,
It's not me. I'm here.
But Bud Diaz has the flu, so he didn't come because he had too much Christmas cake.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
you got it from overeating.
You get the flu from Christmas cake.
Yeah, he had too much steak and cake the other night.
Steak and cake.
Christmas steak and cake. But anyway, we're happy to be here. Merry holidays, happy day, happy Christmas, and happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. And be yourselves, and we're ready for the reviews to start in.
So what for our first review? What's the first review?
The first review is a really great film called Roma.
Roma. And what type of Christmas song do you think we should play?
Well, we should definitely play a recognizable Christmas song with a jazz pop tinge that maybe involves home. Yeah, perfect.
That's
okay.
it.
I picked Here Santa Claus.
And here's my review of Roma.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Roma and Michelle's high school wedding.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Roma starts off with a story of a maid in Mexico who takes care of a upper middle class family whose daddy is a doctor and mommy is a house mom. And there's four.
What's a house mom?
It's a mom who owns a home.
Okay, go off.
There's 4 babies in the home, some of old age, some of young age, and they all dance around and have fun. And one of the babies is blonde, and that's nice.
Why is that nice?
Just because none of the other babies have blonde hair, and this baby for some reason has blonde hair, and it's like that's kind of he seems like the odd man out. And I think that this is a very personal tale to the director, and I think that the baby with the blonde hair is the director. Do you see what I'm saying, Rod?
Yeah, the blonde hair baby directed the movie.
And he grew up to direct the movie that he's in.
I'm confused.
Well, it's difficult because they go on journeys together. The daddy's never there because his car's too big, and he has to fix his big ass car and make it smaller as a doctor.
Oh, that's one of the first problems we run into in
Yeah.
the movies. The car's too big.
The car's too big to fit in a car hole, and so the daddy has to go out of town to make the car small to go into the hole.
Okay.
So the daddy goes out of town, and the babies always miss the daddy. But then the babies go see a movie, and the babies have fun seeing the movie, and they see the movie Gravity, which is crazy because the baby director in the movie grows up to direct a remake of Gravity in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how did they make that? So that's a remake?
Yeah.
What's the original like?
It's the same exact thing, except worse special effects, and Sandra Bullock's not alive yet.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and the babies are bouncing around, but guess what? It's not the baby's story, it's the maid's story. The maid goes out with a boy who's good at ninjas fighting, and he uses shower curtain rod to fight the ninjas away, and he fucks. and they fuck together, and he fucking nuts inside her, and she gets fucking pregnant with a baby. She's not sure about that. She goes, and the guy, guess what? He ditches her at a different movie, but not Gravity, some other movie. And when he finds out that he nutted his nut created a baby. So she's alone and she's freaking out, of course, and she has to take care of this upper middle class family whose dad ain't showing back up because his car's too big.
Where's Daddy?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
So, anyway, she's bouncing around trying to sort out her life while helping out these kids. And guess what? Maybe the daddy's car isn't too big, and maybe he's actually just unfaithful. And the mom, yeah, it's not. As it turns out, we kind of start to piece together that the daddy's being unfaithful, and the daddy's car is too big, and the big car is a metaphor for his wandering
faithfulness is
eye.
too big for his car hole.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah. So that's what the daddy's job is to fix the car. But as it turns out, daddy's got a mistress.
Okay.
So then before they go see Gravity, they see the daddy with the mistress, and that is mind blowing for the children. Then the maid goes to try to find her karate guy who is a ninja and to see about this baby stuff, and he threatens to karate chop the baby to death. See, this is where it really strays away from the plot of Romeo and Michelle's high school wedding.
yeah.
Because there is none of this in that movie. So then she's like, well, I guess I'm doing this on my own. And here's where there's spoilers. Then they...
Wait, so what type of music should I do for the spoilers?
Well, it gets pretty sad. So intense, kind of.
Intense. But we
Intense
still
music
need-
with the jazz pop tinge.
But we also need a
Intense Christmas
Yeah.
music.
And
with
this,
jazz
yeah,
pop tinge.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, go. Okay, so then she starts going into birth while there's a riot outside, and the ninjas are fighting the government. Or the ninjas are fighting for the government has
Who's
hired
the ninjas?
ninjas.
Who's in the ninjas?
The government
It's
hired
a
ninjas.
giant group of assassins who are ninja trained.
Can I tell you something?
What?
This movie sounds kick-ass.
Yeah, it is. It's great. It's a giant. The government hired some ninjas to fight some rioters, some students. The woman goes into birth, and while she's going into birth, she gives birth to a baby who is sadly stillborn. It's heartbreaking, and this sequence is unbelievable. Then they
Wait, what happens?
the baby is born, but the baby is not alive, and it's very sad. And beautifully done. Then they go out of town because daddy not coming back, and daddy needs to get his stuff, and he doesn't want to run into all of the daddy's babies at the house. So mommy takes the babies to the beach for a couple nights, and she brings the maid. She has a lot of sympathy for her, and they go.
So where are we in this movie? This is
In
This
Mexico.
is like the end of the movie.
Oh, we're in Mexico. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
And so they go to
and-
the beach, and they're swimming, and her name is Rio? No. What's her name? Gio?
No. Wait, what was her name?
I can't remember her name, but she's great. She can't...
Are we almost done with the movie now?
Yeah, we're last scene.
We're
Okay.
like getting there.
She
Are
can't...
you spoiling the last scene?
Yeah.
But you know, this won a Berlin Award.
Yeah.
So should we treat it with some respect?
I think it's been on Netflix for a week. If
If you haven't seen it by now,
yeah.
then okay, go
Yeah,
off.
she can't swim.
Okay.
And so, but she's having to watch these kids at the beach.
Beach, and she
Can
won't-
you believe that?
I can believe that. Yeah. I can't believe.
And she
it.
says, I can't swim, so don't swim in the water. But guess what? The kids do
Because
swim.
they swim.
And they swim too far out. And she's got to go out there and save them all.
Okay.
And so she
That's
does.
where a papa comes in.
But the papa's got
No,
a car
Papa's
that
gone.
don't fit in a
Okay,
hole.
So,
So she goes out there, she saves them all, and then she admits when she gets back on the beach, everybody is rejoicing. We love you, thank you, you saved our lives. You did something that you don't even know how to do.
right.
You mean the world to us. It's beautiful.
Okay.
She says, I never even wanted the kid. I was happy that the kid died.
Yeah.
Oh my God, heartbreaking. Then they get back home, all of this, the house, the upper class middle house that the mommy has, all the stuff's gone because the daddy took it. And then guess what?
What's that?
The maid, the Roma, which means beautiful person, beautiful woman or something, perfect woman.
Okay.
She goes back about her business of doing her daily duties at the end.
Okay, cool. So, it seemed like to me that you liked this movie.
I absolutely love this movie. Top 5 of the year for me. So
Top
far.
5 of the year. And
So
that's
far.
so far you got okay, so far like let's not count our chickens too early before
Yeah.
before
And
the eggs.
there's
go.
any amount of movies could come out.
So but you have
My top 5.
top 5, which is
Venom.
Venom.
Venom's got a denim. I loved Venom.
You like
I
Venom.
loved mid-90s.
90s.
I love...
That's your favorite film. You talked to me privately that you love that film. There's nothing wrong with that film.
Yeah, I get 10 out of 10.
Flawless.
I
Flawless.
love Bohemian Rhapsody. I love...
Bohemian Rhapsody. You every
watched
time you
it
bring
for-
it up to me, you tear up a little bit.
Yeah, I spent $300-$400 on tickets.
That's too much.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of money, my guy.
Yeah, I love Fantastic Beasts of Southern Wild.
But it's so wild. You can't. I can't get over it. Okay.
I love Magic.
And that's number
I
5.
love
Number 5 is
On Hulu, my favorite show is Magical Miss Marvel.
Exactly.
And it's about stand-up comedian girl from 50s named Magical Mr. Marvel. And she is killing that stuff.
Rob, what do you give Roma?
Well, I give it a 10 out of 10.
You didn't give your score?
No, I
just okay. You
Top
used
5.
top 5.
I really loved Roma. I think it's like perfect. I definitely give it 10 out of
Okay,
10.
10 out of 10. Okay. And what does Clay give it? Well,
Wait, what kind of music do you need for this review?
oh, that's right. Well, you tell me. You're the one. You're the.
Well, I think it needs to be, because this movie does have a lot of humor. It's perfectly done. Everything is perfectly executed.
So
The
really
humor,
funny, like a laughter.
Well, I think it needs to be something that encompasses a lot of different styles. It makes you feel a lot of different ways. Nostalgic,
nostalgic,
funny,
like you
Sad.
said, epically awesome,
epically awesome, but it needs to have a jazz pop.
It's got to be epically awesome.
and it's also a Christmas film.
Yeah.
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 It comes out near Christmas. You're a Christmas film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just let's have that be a part of it. Okay, ready?
And the blonde boy, I think, is an elf.
okay, I know. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And
Action.
action. Hi, my name is Clay Tatum, and this is my review of Rome, A Wedding in Rome. It's about a family. Whit loves white blonde babies. It's his favorite character. He made a point to let me know that he thinks that should be she should be the star. Okay, so that happens in the movie.
Well, that's not. That's not. The boy
hold
is.
on, hold on. I'm doing my review, my guy. Okay. So we went over the white baby and how that was Whit's favorite character. He said he said it stood out to be
No,
one of his
that
favorite
I
characters.
think that is the director.
Car is too big.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Car hole is also too small.
Yeah.
Ninjas kick ass.
Yeah.
The baby dies at birth. Ninjas are freaking awesome. In third act, movie is in Mexico. Okay. Person who can't swim has to swim. Now she can swim. So,
Right.
For all that, I'm giving this movie, which I actually really like. This is one of my favorite movies of the freaking year. I give this a 10 out of 10. And let me just do this real quick. Let me just add up all the scores. We are at 60. So that's a D minus.
Oh, this is pretty
D
bad.
minus to this, and better luck next time.
Well, that's not how I look at it, Clay.
Well, that's the math.
Because there's two tens. It's 10 out of 10.
10. So there's
that's 20 times 20.
No, 20
times
10.
20?
Tenny.
Times 10?
10 times
Wait,
10
so
times
it was just
10.
to be
Okay.
just to make sure, Clay, you think that this movie
Is a D minus.
is a D minus, but it's about a woman who learns to swim.
Well, that's what the movie leads to.
Is a big swimming scene, which
yeah.
Clay loves.
Let me just go over my notes again. Person who can't swim has to swim. Now she can swim.
And that's why you give it a D minus.
That's why I give it a D minus,
Which is really good.
Which is the best score.
It's
you
the
can
best
get.
you
But
can
I
get.
give it, my summation is
So that's,
it's 10 plus 10 is
Rome,
20
a wedding
times
story.
20 is a lot more than that. So
what's this next movie?
okay, so it's Christmas time, and we've all know about that. And so we decided to review some of our favorite Christmas films. And so that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, dude. So
Okay, Rod, name your favorite Christmas movie.
Oh no, It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Okay, and It's a Wonderful Life starring Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter has to go back
Carter
in
has to go
time
back in
to
time.
meet himself
Right.
so he
Yes.
can get his dad and mom back together so he can get all the best Christmas presents for the year.
Yeah, that's. I think that's about what happens.
And I give it a 10 out of 10.
yeah, it's absolutely a 10 out of 10.
What's the Christmas movie that you want to focus on with?
Today I'd like to focus on a couple. The first one being Batman Returns.
And why is that a Christmas movie? That seems like an action hero movie.
And that's what a lot of people think, but
Yeah.
it takes place during the holidays with snow.
With the snow and the Christmas
and there's
trees.
elves, evil
Oh,
elves
yeah.
popping out of presents.
Yeah, if there's snow, it's Christmas.
Yeah. But there,
That's honestly more of a Christmas movie than most Christmas movies.
well, there's evil elves popping out of presents
Yeah.
from the Penguin Man. And Penguin is played by Danny DeVarno.
Danny DeVarno. Okay.
Danny DeVarno plays the penguin? I didn't know
And
that.
he is so small. Once again, another film with one of the smallest people alive.
He's
Okay.
like the smallest man alive.
Yeah.
What type of music do you think we should
I think
play
we
here?
should do something
Just
epic
traditional?
and badass, but a little bit
Oh, yeah.
traditional.
Oh,
with a
yeah.
jazz pop tinge.
Okay.
Okay, so the movie opens. Pee Wee Herman and his wife have given birth to Pee Wee Herman.
Payway is in this movie?
Pee Wee Herman is in this movie. Clay, yeah, Tim Burton directed Pee Wee's.
Oh, because
Big
Tim
Adventure.
Burton did direct Payway.
Yeah,
He did direct.
yeah, you should write that down.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Wait.
Pee Wee is in this movie with his wife, and they give birth to a baby who's got some funny hands,
Okay.
which they don't like because they're jerks and they don't accept the baby's unique hands. So they toss the baby in a basket down the river, and it floats through the sewer. Classic opening title sequence from Tim Burton.
So they were like, some baby crying, and they go,
yeah,
ew, look at this. And then they take that, Payway takes that basket, and he throws it in the, what?
into the sewer.
Now, does he throw it or he just floats it down?
No, he tosses this crap.
There's an open sewer in Gotham?
Well, no,
This place
sorry, he tosses it off a bridge and it floats down into the
And
sewer.
then the bridge water, the water that people hang out and swim in, goes straight to the sewer?
yeah, man.
Is it like an overhead toss or is it like
No, it's like a rich person's scuff it toss.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he goes,
Well, no, he goes, all right, dude, let's get rid of this guy. This is Payway.
Payway.
So,
Payway, Herman.
and so he floats down there, and you're like, well, yeah, of course this little guy's gonna do some trouble in the future. And he's discovered by penguins who nurse him back to health and take care of him. And then guess what, dude? Guess what, dude?
What's up?
What happened?
dude?
Christopher Walken is in this crap, man, and he looks crazy and handsome.
Oh, I bet he does a really funny dance.
He never
dance?
he dances in this movie, yes, and he has a mask on and a masquerade.
Is it true that he puts it in his papers that he has to dance?
He used to put it in that he preferred to have a dance scene in every movie he's in.
I thought it was like you had to.
Well, maybe not anymore, but because
Well, what
he's
does he do
about
now? He doesn't
he's
really do
pretty
it.
old now. I
He's
think he
old.
probably just is enjoying his time.
He has those brittle bones.
He got a brittle bone.
Yeah, his bones very brittle.
So okay,
So then, guess what, dude? He's a big mad man. His name is Shrek.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm lost right now.
His
What the fuck are you
name
talking about?
is Shrek.
Who's name?
Who's Shrek?
Christopher Walken, man? His name is Shrek.
Wait, his name is really Shrek in this movie?
Yes, his name is
Like
Shrek.
that big
I
green
don't
ogre?
think
He's a
so.
freaking big green ogre who's pissed off. His name is Shrek.
Hey, that's a good name. If that's what he's like in this movie, that's a really good name.
And he has some money, okay, dude. And guess what? His
Shrek didn't really
assistant,
work.
his name's Selena Kyle, played by Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay.
And
We've been reviewing this for about 30 minutes now, and Batman hasn't even.
no,
showed up.
Batman barely in this movie.
Okay.
He's in it twice, and he ain't in it for a while. Okay, so Shrek is hanging out with Michelle Pfeiffer, and she's sneaking around, and you got Bruce Wayne in a board meeting. Anyway, Shrek.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Seems like everyone's having fun, and he's
but
just-
something shady's going
Yeah.
on that only Selena Kyle's really catching on to. And Shrek sends everybody home. And Miss Selena Kyle forgets that she's supposed to do something with some papers. She has to go back to office. And when she's back there, she discovers a secret plan. Something that I can't remember. Something about water or electrics or something. An electrician or something. Anyway,
Okay.
so Selena Kyle's messing with some crap, and she ain't supposed to be doing that. And then Shrek comes back, and he goes to hang out with her, and he's just like, "I'm gonna push you out. I'm gonna push." You. Hey, wait, hold on, let me get an impression.
Oh yeah, you got to
going.
do the impression.
Selena Kyle. Guess what? I'm gonna push you out the window, man.
That's really good.
And she goes, oh no, she's crying. And he goes, ha! Or maybe I'm just kidding, dude.
Okay, well,
Hey, wait.
kind of losing it now.
Hey, wait, hold on, I can get it back. Oh, wait, Selena Kyle, maybe first things first. Don't be snooping around my papers.
Like, I mean, I hear it. You're like 30% there.
You're doing the best you can.
You're doing the best you can. I say,
And I
keep
like
going.
it.
And then she giggles and she goes, oh, thank God. And he goes, haha, or maybe not, dude. And she,
Oh, this sounds sad.
yeah, so she throws her out. He throws her out the window. She falls to her death, but then she's licked by some cats and comes back to life. And then she goes home.
Can
Yeah.
you run that by me?
The cats give her kisses and she comes back to life.
Sure, I'll buy it.
Yeah. A similar to, the classic fairy tale, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So she decides, I'm going to devote my life to saving cats. She becomes Catwoman. And she's on her mission to save the cats of Gotham City. But there's some bad guys and some good guys who she's got to defeat. She's a great anti-hero. And guess what? Shrek is one of them. She's got to get back at him. So that's on the back burner. And then we've got Penguin, okay? And Penguin decides he's going to run for mayor.
What?
Yeah. Penguin.
Little freak, weird hands.
Penguin hates the kids.
And he just like he wobbles around town like.
No, he stays under sewer and he walks around town and goes. Meh, meh, meh. And he goes, I'm a penguin of Gotham City,
Okay, all right.
and today you will have your firstborn children taken from you. That's his great plan as mayor. And
It's just all happening before my man. The
Wait, can the mayor do that?
Yeah. What are
yeah,
you doing?
well, because mayor can take babies, he can steal all the firstborn children. But I'm getting to the first time Batman shows up.
Okay.
So he starts a riot at a speech that Christopher Walken gives. And
So Penguin does speech.
no, he steals
Shrek.
takes
Okay, Shrek does speech and Batman shows up.
well
Shrek does.
because Penguin gives people presents that have bad guys.
Who
in
gets the
them.
presents?
Penguin?
Penguin. But
Gives-
what does Shrek do?
Shrek's talking,
He's talking. Okay.
and then boom, the bad guys come out with the
Shrek-
presents, and Batman shows up and he beats their ass and he murders them.
What?
And this Batman kills people. He sets a guy on fire, and
That's just a little overkill.
right off the bat, Batman comes out and he sets a guy on fire and burns him to
Ooh,
death.
this sounds like an action film.
Yeah.
Hit it.
And that's when Batman saves Selena Kyle. And Selena Kyle is grateful and gets the idea, well, I can
Okay.
be Catwoman.
You're getting a little squirrely on me here.
Why?
Let's just keep on going. I think you're getting really into the movie, and I don't want to.
Okay, sorry. So then a lot of crap happens. Penguin starts
Penguin.
running for mayor, even though there's not another race for a full year. And
Okay.
that's something that I just was thinking about recently. He bites a guy's nose off. He eats a raw fish. Then Catwoman eats a bird.
I like it when he bites the nose.
Catwoman tries to eat a freaking bird. And Batman and Catwoman kiss. Then Bruce Wayne falls in love with Selena Kyle. They go on a dancing date. That is nice. And then they all have to fight each other. And Batman fights Penguin Man, and Shrek gets electrocuted, and Shrek. And Batman pulls off his head. His head gets pulled off, and he shows himself to Selena Kyle. And Selena Kyle and Batman kiss, but then Selena Kyle, you think,
This is getting into a really horny movie.
yeah, Selena Kyle, you think she died, but then at the end,
Yeah.
she don't die.
So let's go.
She gets
let's
kissed by
just
more
jump,
cats.
Let's just jump right to the end.
yeah.
What happens at the very end of this Christmas film?
Catwoman looks at the moon.
Catwoman looks at the moon.
That's the end.
Yeah,
Catwoman tricks out the freaking moon.
yeah, and she loves it. But it's nice. Anyway, it's a great Christmas film. All the boys are returned. The firstborns are returned to their mommies and daddies, and the penguins are hopefully returned to the zoo.
And what do you give this freaking movie?
An easy 10 out of 10.
That's a perfect score for a perfect film, Ron. What do you give this for?
Yeah, I have to give it a 10 out of 10.
What's your favorite part?
Yeah, what was your favorite part of the whole movie?
I really like it when the penguin bites the nose.
You like that?
I like it.
That actually got me kind of scared.
It's
didn't
I mean,
like
it's
it. As a
scary,
kid,
but I
it's
like
really
it.
scared the heck out
Yeah,
of me.
it's really intense as a kid.
I
seeing
like
that.
it.
Well,
I think it's cute.
I think you're a freaking.
He
freak.
goes,
Okay.
I also like the penguins.
Yeah, they like hobble around like a bunch of.
oh, crap.
What's up?
Penguin rides a duck.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the duck.
Penguin rides around on a big yellow baby duck. Yeah, and quacks, but it's confusing because he should be riding around on a penguin, but he rides around on a giant
Yeah.
baby duck.
It's like a big like rubber ducky.
Yeah.
What does a penguin sound like? Okay, you do that, and I go. So that's basically that takes up a lot of the movie, doesn't it?
That's a huge part. See, and that's a classic situation where they wrote it on the script and it's so short, but they didn't realize that would take up so much
Take up
time.
most of the movie. These characters squawking.
And little do we know at this point, watching the film, this is Michael Keaton's last time as Batman.
Oh boy.
Until he came back in 2014 with the famous Batman,
Batman.
which almost won him an Oscar,
Oscar.
and it was took
Yeah.
place as a play.
Yeah, it takes place as a play, but it's called.
He's Batman in
Yeah,
that.
it's
It's
called
called Batman, or as we all have also known, the Batman.
Batman.
Something like that.
Batman.
The ignorance of
The Batman.
the ignorance of not knowing nothing.
Yeah.
So that's the long title.
As Batman.
That's the
And
can
this
title.
film, Batman Returns, is based on comic book
Okay.
Batman.
Batman.
Which
by-
a lot of people know about that. But
Right.
that's new for me.
Yeah, this is
By Bill Finger.
Bill Finger did make this movie with
Bill Finger.
Yeah, Bill
Yeah.
Finger. Okay.
Bowfinger.
Yeah.
So you want to know my? Oh God.
I'd love to know you're Batman.
Yeah, you gotta let me know.
Tell me you're Batman.
Tell me about Batman.
Okay.
What kind of music do you want?
Well, you tell me, my guy.
Well, I think it needs to be, epic sweeping synth.
Yeah, a little
with
bit
jazz
of-
pop
Uh,
tint.
A little bit of
Okay.
Christmas.
A little bit
Just a hint of
Christmas, okay.
Christmas.
So my name is Clay Tatum, and this is my review of Batman Again. Pee Wee Herman is so funny, and he hates his vile child. Shrek got green, and I'm not talking about his skin, baby. I'm talking about the money. Cat saves Catwoman, and that's why she's named Catgirl.
Yeah.
Shrek talks, Penguin eats a freaking nose, and Catwoman drinks, I don't know, I guess milk.
Yeah.
And in the... Oh my god, I can't read this. Catwoman checks out the moon, and she likes.
Yeah.
So I guess for all that... wow, this movie, short movie. I give that a perfect 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's legendary.
What else are we doing?
Okay, well, one of the greatest Christmas films of the last 5 years is easily Passion of the Christ.
Oh yeah, well, I guess here's the thing. Listen, we all here are metropolitan atheists, but we also love history, and we like to know the reason of the season. And the reason of the season is
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells, and something that also starts with a J, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And so a lot of people don't know this, but Christmas is because of Jesus.
Yeah, because
And some guy went out and made a freaking movie about this.
because Jesus' birthday is Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's why it's called. Well, his last name is originally pronounced Chris,
Chris.
and they've over time it's gotten they played the game of telephone. They call him Christ now, but back in back when he was born in the whenever 1400s or whatever, he was called Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so Jesus Christ.
And that's why it's called Christmas.
Someone liked Jesus Christ so much, and then they made a freaking movie about him.
And his name is George Lucas?
No.
No.
Who made this?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Mel.
And he's a vile racist, right?
Mel Gibson's a vile little racist with a bad
Yeah,
attitude.
he's a bad
And
man.
he treats women bad.
Yeah.
So he decides, so my fans, I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna make a movie about Jimmy Christ.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Crack Christ.
Jimmy Christmas.
So anyway,
All right.
the movie opens
So what is this movie called?
Passion of the Christ,
Passion-
but originally, because Mel Gibson wanted it to be authentic, he called it Passion of Chris, and
Passion-
it just
Passion
didn't
of
have as good of a ring.
okay.
So anyway, I'm
And
gonna
this
call him
movie-
Chris. In
this movie was freaking big when it came out.
it was a huge
Churches
deal.
were giving it screenings so they can have it make more money so they can go to that vile little racist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was he racist at that time, or it was
No.
right before?
I thought he
Before.
was.
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah. Who knows?
So
He got caught twice.
Yeah.
yeah, and his name is Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
So the movie opens with Jesus bouncing around. He's turning water into wine. He's hanging out with his friends.
It starts like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm sure.
All right.
So he's all bouncing around. He's making water into wine. He's making blind man see. He's swimming around, having fun. Right, Rod?
Yeah, well, he invented the table.
Well, yeah. So then, right out the gate, that's first few minutes, you're like, this is a likable guy. Maybe I had a wrong idea about my boy, Jesus. So then he goes home, and his mom, who's the same age as him, somehow says, "What are you doing?" He's building something, and he goes, "I don't know. I'm building something to put food on." And mom goes, "What is it going to be called?" And he goes, "I think I'll call it the table."
Is that really in the movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
My man invents the table in the movie.
Yeah, he does. A lot of people forget that because of how gory and brutal the way they tell this story.
They beat this baby to shit.
They
right?
beat this little guy to crap, man. They beat him to a pulp, and then eventually they hang him on a freaking rack, and he dies.
Yeah, so
But-
they're like, "Hey, make me some wine, baby." He goes, "I just can't right now. I'm busy. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, if they didn't want him to beat him up anymore, if he wanted to get stopped beating up, just turn him into wine, right?
Yeah. People are mostly water.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, but nothing can stop this guy because he's inventing a table.
Right.
And so after he invents this table,
So what are these people doing? Are they just eating on the fucking floor?
yeah, I guess they're eating like savages, just rolling around in the dirt off of a rock.
How much of this? How much of this takes up the movie?
As a kid, I remember.
Does this takes up like majority of the movie? Him making the table, or is it just a small little throwaway thing?
It's a throwaway thing that he invented the
They
table.
made a movie about a guy inventing the windshield wiper. Remember that?
Oh
freaking
yeah,
movie?
sorry, Greg Kinnear.
And then my man invents the table, the first table ever,
Yeah,
and they just throw it away.
they throw it right away because they gotta get him hanging on a rack, cross.
Oh, oh.
They gotta figure out how they get him on that thing.
How you get up
Well, you know what? They probably had him stand on a table in order to get all the way up there.
But he invented
there?
it.
So he was
But
he was
he-
the architect of his own death.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
interesting.
That's
That's a
really
cool
interesting.
metaphor. It's similar to our girl in Roma swimming out when she can't swim.
Yes.
So anyway, he invents this table. I don't know. No, for some reason, no one in the theater that I was in reacted to him
You didn't
inventing
jump
a
up
table.
and scream.
I
had no idea
lost
my
my
man
shit.
invented a table.
I toss my popcorn like in the scary movies when
Yeah.
you get scared and you toss your popcorn.
Wait,
in
you
there.
got scared?
Wait.
You got scared because he invented table?
Yeah.
Yeah, Clay, play the noise that.
I don't know where to find it.
What do you guys
No, I know exactly what he wants.
do?
We're
You gotta
gonna,
dial
we're
it
gonna
in.
recreate the scene. Okay.
So all right, she goes.
Wait. Let me get some dramatic music here.
Okay.
1, 2, 1. Okay, ready?
So
So let's start the scene,
scene starts.
and then wait. You're gonna play all the characters, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna play you in the theater. Okay. So
Okay,
listening.
Jesus and his mom.
Imagine
Mary.
this. Wait is in the theater. This is, and he's watching the movie.
And I
Whit's
have a
playing all the
full
characters, and
box of
I'm,
popcorn.
and I'm playing Whit.
Full bag of popcorn
Here
and
it
a
is.
soda.
He hasn't eaten one popcorn.
He has one kernel because he
I love the movie.
He loves Chris.
Yeah. So Mary's walking through her home, her shanty, and she hears hammering and sawing. Yeah. Yeah, with an electric drill. Yeah. Do the electric drill noise. Yeah. So she goes, "What is that? Hey, Chris.
Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama.
Where,
I'm busy, Mama. Could you come
What
back
do-
another day? I'm busy,
what is
Mama.
that? What is that? What is that? What is,
Mama, what? I'm busy. Can you see that? I'm busy.
well, what
Do
is
you not have
that?
eyes in
What do
your
you
head?
do? What are you gonna do with that?
Look, can you see what I'm doing, Mama? I'm sorry to be so angry.
But what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do
Mama,
with
I'm
that?
busy. I'm inventing to understand.
But what is it for?
Oh, this is something that you put food on.
What are you gonna call it?
I call it a table. What was that noise? I heard something. I was just saying.
That's a person I think watching us who just screamed and threw
What? Just
popcorn
screaming?
and
Oh my
soda
God.
everywhere.
I invented the table.
Oh,
Wait, I can't hear it. I just turned the music off.
Okay, thank you, Mama. I love you, Mama.
do you love me?
I love you.
Okay.
Thanks for inventing the table.
What?
Okay. And scene.
Let's
And
see. So anyway, the table got invented, and then
so the table got invented.
and
So
then
where are we at now?
Judas is pissed off about some crap, and then they make Jesus drag a
Cross it
big ass
across.
heavy cross around, and they put a thorn hat on him, and they whip him, and it's hell. It's awful. It's It's really, painful. And then they hang him on a cross. He says some crap and he dies. And that's why I'm Christian.
Okay, cool. What do you give this movie?
I give it 10 out of 10. Easy.
Okay.
What about you, Rod?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give this a 10 out of 10.
Is there any other highlights that you remember from it?
I mean, after you guys talked about it, I just cannot stop thinking about that table scene. I don't remember all that stuff happening. Like I don't remember them mentioning the audience. But I guess
Like I said, I haven't seen it. It came out 5 years ago, so it's not fresh in my mind.
5 years ago, it was 2011. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
And, so I saw it 5 years ago, so I was 12.
Okay,
That's
so if you wanna, what did you give the score?
I gave it 10 out of 10.
That's a perfect
Yeah, I
score. What do you
gave it a 10 out of 10.
That's a perfect score. What does Clay think? So let me tell you my thoughts on it. And then, hi, my name is Clay Tatum, and this is my review of Passionate Chris. Baby jumping and making wine. He invents a damn table. Judah is mad and he beats the shit out of Chris and he dies and comes back or something. I don't know. So, for
What
that,
do you give it?
so
that's a good review.
for that and everything else said, I'm gonna give this movie a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Which is a perfect score, which adds up to what's the number that adds up to?
Well, 10 out of 10 is 20.
20.
And then 20
times
times
20
20 times 20.
400.
Is 400 and you
Times
get
400 times 20.
We're giving this Chris movie a perfect
8,000?
score of A plus.
8,000.
8,000 A plus. Okay. So listen, let's this plane is coming to an end.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
We have some more Banksy news.
What's
There's Banksy news?
Banksy news?
Yeah.
Did you do something for Christmas?
Yeah, maybe he did.
He's a little rapscallion. He's probably trying to get into the news.
Yeah, this little guy is just Banksy. Clay, tell people what Banksy
So
does.
Banksy is he's the Bart Simpson of the art world. He likes to he likes to have like what if there's a dollar sign in Starbucks logo, or what if we're dropping bombs, but the bombs are sponsored by McDonald's? Okay, so that's the crap that he's into. So it's very insightful, it's very political, and it's very smart. My man Banksy, he's the one artist that read the most books, and it shows. When you see an Exxon logo over the Disneyland and people are walking in and just giving Exxon the money, but the Mickey Mouse is going, shh, don't tell anyone that we're sponsored by a gas company. And but everyone is blind and giving Mickey Mouse, who's winking at us, that he's an Exxon or some shit like that. And Banksy is smart enough to know that's bad. That big corporations are bad and artists are smart and good. So
Well, Banksy is smart and good.
Banksy is smart and good. Some of the artists also don't. They're not smart and good. So what? Tell us what Banksy has got himself into in the news lately.
Well, as we all know, he's a famous street artist, and he recently. So people are always trying to take Banksy's work that he puts on the street in a wall and cut it out the
Call it out
wall
the
and
wall
sell
and
it.
sell it.
And Banksy don't like
just
that.
like that.
And guess what? Other artists don't like
that.
that.
Yeah.
So Banksy man,
Banksy man does what?
that happened to him. Someone's drilled out his painting.
Ah!
And then another famous artist named Rob English, who's from America.
What?
Rob English, it's me. I'm from America.
This is like that. This is
And
like
I'm
Goodfellas.
and I'm an artist. I was born and raised in America. My parents came over on the
Okay.
on the Atlas
Wait,
Island.
They came over on the Eiffel Tower.
In the 70s.
So what is it? What is he? What?
So anyway, they sell one of his paintings, and my boy Rob English buys it. It's a cutout of a wall, and Rob English, my boy, says, "I'm gonna buy this for $750,000." And so he does, and guess what he's doing to it?
What's he doing?
He's whitewashing it. He's
that mean?
painting it.
He's painting over
He's
it.
painting over it as protest. And Banksy says, you know what, Rob English, I like this idea. And Banksy goes, he calls up Rob English and he goes, Rob English, and Rob English says, yeah, what's up? He goes, I'm gonna go over and watch, and I'm coming over, and I've got my best friend coming with me, and we're gonna make a party out of this. And so he brings his best friend. He says, Bobby, Bubby, grab my bags.
Wait, who's he doing?
Bubby.
So Bubby's here. Bubby's back in the picture again.
Bubby's
Yeah.
his
And
best
what,
friend.
What is he trying to do? He's going back.
He's gonna go help Rob English.
He's helping
and
Rob
help
English
complete his art by
whitewash
buying
the
it and then
painting.
whitewashing the painting.
What? Okay. Who's whitewashing the painting?
Rob English.
Well, now they both are.
Rob
and
English
Bubby.
bought it, and now he's talking
Oh,
about.
just show us the scene.
Yeah, I can I press play?
Press play on.
Okay, so Rob English goes, all right, come on over then, Banksy. And Banksy goes, all right. Oh, no, Rob English goes, yeah, come over, come to America, I want to help you. And Banksy goes, all
My
right.
bags are so heavy.
Hey, Bubby, grab my bags, mate.
Can someone help me with these bags?
Fine,
They're
I'll
so
help you.
heavy.
Duh. All right, so, Bubby, do you got my paints?
I'm bringing bricks. Aren't we building a wall?
No, we're not building a wall, Bubby. Oh, Bubby. Bonk. Don't make me bonk you on the head again, Bubby.
Okay.
So, Bubby,
No, why, yeah,
bring the white paint, because we're going to paint this piece of art I did white.
Okay, so, where is it?
It's at my friend Rob's house. Oh,
Hello, are you here, Rob?
now we're at Rob's house. Oh, no. Hold on. I'm coming down. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
He's coming down, Bubby. Don't get your panties in the twist.
Okay.
So, oi, Banksy, Bubby, happy to see you again. How you doing, man? But hey, Rob English, long time no see. This is Bubby. You remember?
Why did it take you so long to come down here? If you take that long again,
Bubby, get your hand. Give me your hand.
I want to take a gun. I want to shoot you in the head.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Rob. He ain't doing the best. He's just been on a plane in my satchel.
What did you say to me?
He's-
What the fuck did you say to
I'm
me?
just telling him I made you ride in my satchel for 12
You
hours.
don't talk to me like that ever again. I'm gonna take a hammer and I'm gonna hit you with it.
Wow, hey, it's Bubby D. Hey, relax.
What?
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 What'd you say?
I'm hungry.
Okay, hey, why don't you come on inside and I'll get you a couple pieces or something like that.
Okay.
Then we
Can I
can
have
get-
the pepperoni?
Yeah, I'm order it right now. Did you bring the white paint?
What did you say to me?
I asked it if you brought the white paint.
Am I supposed to bring the white paint? Am I the king of the white paint? You need to check your fucking voice. When you're talking to me, you need to use your inside voice, okay?
Sorry, hey, Rob.
Makes you get my hammer.
Oh, wait, hold on, Rob. Bubby, I can't be getting your hammer right now. Let me get you some pizza.
I got enough pizza.
All right. Oh, the pizza's here. How you feeling now, Bubby? Bubby, wait, hold on. Relax with the pizza. Let me just take a bit out of your mouth. Anyway, so that's hitting stop.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's we don't know yet what's happening because they haven't revealed the
Yeah.
painting
Yeah.
yet. But anyway, that's in the process.
That's really exciting, and it's also really smart.
There's
Yeah.
way more video left.
Any final Christmas thoughts we want to make?
No, I think that's it.
Make sure you know.
Make sure that you go in. You buy.
You go to
You don't go to T-Public. Go down to dbublet.com.
Go
and
dbublet.com.
Buy our merch. Our merch is all we got.
And then I'm not gonna for sure say that I'm gonna do this, but I might make a special Christmas thing. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, but go to dbublet.com.
T-Public.
And make sure that you turn on our crap and you buy it or don't buy it.
You could buy it. You could not buy it. Please buy it.
My final thought is thank you. That's American Arts and Culture Review Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to us and rate us and review us and give us 5 stars. Tell your mommy, your daddy,
Give
your
us
brother, your
10.
sister. Tell your mommy, yeah. All right,
Tell
hit
your mom,
it,
tell your
Clay.
dad.
Hit it, Clay.
Clay, hit it. Hit it.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter.